see here, make sure things.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. How's everybody doing? I want to thank you members for supporting us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Wouldn't have Chris, wouldn't have my friend Susan Lay with us today. She's got a story to tell you, and if you came over from Facebook, just have a little bit of patience. You're going to hear the story again in just a few minutes, but we want to say hi to some people first. So hi Randy, hi Linda. Feel free to say hi to them, Susan. Hi Betty, hi Bridget. I'm beating you. Can you see? Do you have glasses? Hi Sam C. That's my first member right there. Yep. Hi Anthony. That's another member. Hi guys. Tara Can. Hi.
Still trying to. Okay.
Are we frozen or are we
Madeline.
okay?
You're good. You're just jumping around a little
Kristen.
bit.
Okay.
Rob.
Hello.
Angel.
There's
Deanna.
Mom times 4. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Angel. Hi. Wow, now they're going.
Brooke, Amber, Sharon, Chris,
See? Now
Angela,
they're booking.
Cheryl, Patty. Well, you go fast, Casey. Lily.
So, do you want me to take some questions? You want to tell your story?
Tiffany. I don't care.
Okay, tell your story and then we'll do questions.
Okay, everybody. Like I told you, well, like I said before on Facebook, was it? Okay,
Facebook, we're YouTube now.
Okay. I met Chris about 38 years ago. I was watching his mom, Sylvia Browne, on People Are Talking. And I'd always wondered what it would be like to have a reading with her. And so I was going through a difficult time. I had 3 little boys. I was separated from my husband, and I was kind of seeing someone else. So I called, and she was very expensive at the time, and I think she had about a year waiting list. It was very long. And the woman on the phone told me that her son, Chris, also did readings, and he was a lot less expensive. I don't remember exactly how much, but he was a lot less expensive. So I decided to book a reading. So I went in there and saw this young man.
With hair.
Yeah, he had a lot of hair. He seemed to be about maybe 18, 19. And I found out later he was around 15 and a half, 16, something like that. I told him I was interested in questions about my love life. He told me it was his specialty. And I just thought, okay. So we sat down. He told me a lot of things, but I do remember him telling me that the person I was seeing, I was going to break up with him, and it was going to be my choice, which I did not believe because I was kind of crazy about this guy. He also told me I was probably going to get back together with my husband, but since we had a court date for a divorce, I really didn't think that was going to happen. He proceeded to tell me I was going to get pregnant again and that I was going to have a daughter. But I already had 3 little boys. I wasn't going to have another child. Okay, so a few months later, I received a card from the man I was seeing, a Valentine's Day card, and I read it, and for some unknown reason, I just decided I didn't want to see him anymore, and I really don't know why, but threw the card away, never spoke to him since. Next thing I knew, I went to court, and my husband was given custody of my 3 sons and the house. Later that night, my attorney called and said my husband had dropped the case, and I could move back into the house immediately and have full custody of my children. And it was over. I couldn't believe it. And yes, my husband and I did get together, and I was married to this man for over 35 years. Okay? And if you're wondering, I did get pregnant, and I did have a child, and it was a girl, and her name was Tessa. Okay, but that's not the end of the story. It goes on for till about...
You don't know how she treated me in that reading room when I told her this, though.
I was that bad. I just thought, he's kind of young to be telling me this kind of stuff.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. It's a gift. Okay. So fast forward around 25 years, and I had told the family throughout the years how this psychic had told me I was going to have a daughter, and I had Tessa and all that. Well, Tessa had gone to visit a friend of hers, and her friend told her that her landlord had a boat, and Tessa wanted to go wakeboarding. Well, her landlord ended up being Mr. Dufresne. So my daughter called and said, "Isn't that the man who told you that I was going to be born?" And I said, "Yes." So I connected with Chris again. He looked quite a bit different, didn't have any hair, a little bit older. But I started going out on the boat with them, kind of hanging around and going out to dinner, things like that. My daughter Tessa ended up being his personal assistant for 5 or 6 years, and she's since gone on to do other things. But at the time, he needed some help with some housing and houses that he had, and I was a housing counselor, so I agreed to help him. And now it's been, I don't know how many years, but I'm still here, still helping him, and that's my story. But I do want to tell you, Chris is the same person he is now that he was at 15. He still has the same gift that he had then. That he
Not
has
the same
now.
hairline, though.
No, he's just older with no hair. But, you know, if you're ever at a crossroads or ever, you know, just want to know what's going to happen, he's your man.
Thanks for the plug, Susie.
You're welcome. Okay, that's it.
All right. So, questions for me?
Melina says, when do you see us buying our next home?
Buying your next home, that will be, I would say, in about 2 years, 4 months. But I think it's going to be a really nice home. Beautiful home.
Kimberly asks the same question. Should I buy a house, and if so, when will this happen?
I believe that you are definitely going to buy a house. Absolutely. But I do believe you could squeeze it at the end of the year, but by March, it would be a lot easier. And it will be going down by then. So I'd wait. Look at all these.
Emojis?
Yeah, exactly.
Leia says, should I walk away from my friendship with Corrine?
Well, I mean, evaluate it. You do everything, they do nothing. It doesn't seem fair. I know it hurts you. I know it hurts you a lot, but you're not getting anything out of this, and you don't want to be taken advantage of. So I think you need to relay this, or you just need to go.
Jennifer says, hi, will my boyfriend hurt himself if I break up with him?
Oh, boy. I believe to some level of degree because he's done this before in the past. So, but you have to do what's best for you and just make sure you take all your necessary precautions.
Elise says, hi Chris, am I in the right career?
Yes, I think it's a great career. I think you're very, very good at what you do. You shouldn't even question that.
Lily says, do you see mindful rejuvenation succeeding and when?
Mindful rejuvenation succeeding?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you got a memory problem now. So I think that you're going to be more acutely paying attention to things, and therefore I think that things are going to be improving, but I don't think there's something here that's really bad to begin with in the first place.
Mom X4 says, when do you see our back house starting to get built?
X4 back house. That sounds cool, huh? Back house like a play. That won't be until the end of next year, so that's not too bad. It's going to be bigger than you're got the notion for right now, though. Just want to put my 2 cents in there.
DC says, happy Sunday, Chris. My cousin Anthony passed away in January. Is he at peace?
Yeah, very much at peace. I don't think he ever felt that he belonged here. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Rob says, hi Chris, is Kenny my life partner?
Yes.
Sandy says, hi Chris, how is my career looking this year?
This year, great. Last year, terrible. This year, great.
Marlene says, will my sister's eyesight be restored?
Not all the way, I'm sorry, but it'll improve about 35% in comparison to where we're at right now, so that's a good improvement. I don't think she'll be able to drive, though.
Carrie says, hi Chris, will my daughter's horse Rose get pregnant soon? And if so, will it be a girl?
I think it'll be a boy, but yes, pregnant, time-wise, the end of the year. Are we frozen again, guys?
That looks fine for me. Bridget says, am I with the man I'm supposed to be with?
I think it's a good guy, and I just would really be nice to him, if you know what I mean.
Karen says, how long until they probate the will?
Oh, gosh. This could be about another 17, 18 months.
Fox says, when will I go home?
That's between you and God, but I don't think it's till way later on.
Let's see. Anastasia says, hi Chris, I have a thyroid nodule.
Nodule.
Nodule. Yeah.
Nodule. No, I don't believe so, but get it checked out with a biopsy. I believe you're fine.
Let's see.
It's my mother's shirt, guys. 1999.
1999 on tour. Yep.
That's older than Chris, as you would say,
So
Chris.
he's told us.
Samantha says, where do you see me living in 5 years?
5 years, probably about 15 minutes from where you're at right now. Same general geographical location.
Lori says, Chris, what will my next humanitarian project encompass, please?
Animals. Give us a thumbs up and a like if you guys like this.
Cheryl says, should I sell my house to make money?
Well, I would only sell the house if you're going to go into property flipping. If you're not going to do property flipping, I wouldn't be selling the house.
Teacher mom of 2 says, where will I meet my forever mate?
Where, location-wise, I believe it'll be some type of class that you're learning. It could be a lecture, it could be a seminar, it could be a class in college. I don't know where, but it's in that type of setting.
Leo says, hi Chris, am I done getting in negative relationships?
Well, just stop falling in love with the people that you're helping. Not that you don't want to help people, but, you know, I think the next individual you're going to meet on an even playing field.
Linda says, who is looking out for me on the other side?
All of your family from this lifetime and from your other lifetimes. This is your last lifetime, so you got a lot over there.
Stacy says, when will I meet my husband?
When? Not for about 2 years.
Caroline says, hi, is it really my dad coming to me in my dreams to give me a message? Or just a dream, thank you?
Well, I think he's coming to you. I don't think that is the message, that he's visiting you. I don't think there's particular anything he's saying. He's just letting you know he's there, which is a great positive thing.
Fox was talking about their real life home, they said, not death.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, when are they going home to their real life home?
Real life home?
Yeah.
What you asked me again?
So they said, when am I coming home?
Uh-huh.
And they adjusted their comment and said, their real life home, not death.
Oh.
I don't understand the question.
Moving to another house, I guess they're.
Yeah, they said, when am I coming home to their real life home, they said.
They must have moved.
Rephrase the question, tell them.
Rephrase the question. Okay, let's go to another one for now. Deanna says, when will my husband's health improve?
I think it's improving now. I think if we give it more time, I think the blood pressure will start stabilizing. I think the blood sugar will start stabilizing. I believe that the kidneys and the liver, the counts will start to go down. And I think he'll be feeling better, eating better, and taking better care of himself, which is unusual for him because he doesn't really do that. So it's good that he's going to start.
Christy says, hi Chris, will my mental health improve?
Yeah, but you got to really try it. I know it's trying. I do know because there's a lot going on that's hereditary in the family. But stay with the positive and the exercise and the nutrition, and you'll get through this.
Let's see. Focus Point says, what is my next job and when?
Next job, I think it'll be something indirectly connected with healthcare. I think it'll be a lot on the phone and a lot of orders you'll be doing. But I think you'll enjoy it. I really do think you'll enjoy it.
Angel says, is there anything on my love life?
Not right now, but you're not really doing much to make that happen. So if you activate, let's say this summer, I think by the end of summer, you'll have a new individual that will come in that you really will care about. And I think it'll be a striking relationship. So that's a good thing, but you got to get out and activate.
Laura says, can you tell me where my husband's cancer came back in his body?
Where the husband's cancer came back in the body?
Yeah.
I believe he's going to have to look towards his bowels.
Kristen says, I feel a male guide along with my female guide. Let's see.
No, I think that could be an elder. I don't think it's a guide.
Baby Godzilla says, when do you see me and my family moving?
Baby Godzilla. Oh, that's a cute name. You and the family moving, I would say timeline, the end of the year, October, November.
Debbie says, will I get over this bronchitis/pneumonia?
Yes, but you've got to stay in. You got to keep yourself warm. Can't get wet. You got to be bundled up. Take your vitamin C. You know all the things you should do. You got to do everything right on this, okay? This is not something to play around with, and you need to go to the doctors, get on some medication, or do the thing like all across the phone where they do, so you don't have to go on.
Karen says, where do you see me in 5 to 10 years?
5 to 10 years, I think you'll be working hard. I think you'll be going through your bills and getting much more handle on it. I think your health will be good. So I think you'll be around and you've got many more years after that. So I think you got a good life.
So Fox says, you said I'd be gone from home for 7 weeks. It's been 7 weeks. I want to know when I go back home.
Well, just give it just a little bit more. Be patient.
Kayla says, anything for my love life?
Nothing at this point. Nothing's coming in that, no, I think it's just a dry spell.
Samantha says, I have to go for some more medical tests. Will it be an issue that needs treatment?
I believe there'll be some treatment, but I think you'll respond to it very, very quickly, very, very well, and you're a survivor and fighter, so you're going to be absolutely fine. Look at all the thumbs up. Hi, JR. Can't see it because it went so fast.
There's a lot of them.
Kristen says, when will I meet my soulmate?
Kindred Soul, you mean? Soulmates in Heaven, Kindred Soul, that will be about June of next year.
Linda says, will I ever live close to my daughter?
Well, I think you'll be moving towards closer to your daughter, but not like on the same neighborhood block, or for instance. I think you'd be about 40 minutes away, so that. I think that's good.
Deborah says, what do you see for me in the next 3 years?
Next 3 years, not a whole lot different than what you're doing right now. Looks like same old, same old.
Where's thumbs up?
Focus says, I'm excited about the healthcare job, but when will I start?
I would say, what are we in? We're in May now.
May 1st, May 2nd.
About 2.5 months, maybe 2 months and 3 weeks. Just under 3 months.
JR says, Chris, do you see me getting hired by the school district?
I believe that you'll definitely get hired by the school district, but it's just going to be a rift with it. But you'll be fine, and once you get in, you're in, so you'll be just fine.
Heather says, can you tell me what my next job will be?
This is going to get you surprised. I think it'll be sales, but not all the way through, but I think it'll be something healthcare and sales. So I think it'll be nice. Good change.
BG says, will I be able to move to South Carolina?
Yes, but I think you'll be doing it on a wing and a prayer. It says error YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay.
It's probably going to end up cutting out within the next couple of minutes, though.
Great.
Let's see. Lisa says... It's gone now, I missed it. Patricia says, can you tell me about my health and career?
No, you can pick one. I'll pick health for you. You got to watch your thyroid.
Isa says, hi Chris, will all my family move on July 1st?
No, I don't believe so.
Stacy says, what should I do for work/career?
I would get into, look into the dentistry area in the office structure of dentistry.
Things Unknown says, hi guys, don't have a question, but thanks for all you do. Followed your mom for years, met her a few times as well. I own every single book, including yours 3.
That's 67 books. You notice he'd say it was my book.
That's crazy.
That's
wonderful.
great. That's terrific.
Yeah, love it.
Tracy says, when will I have a good man in my life?
If you're activating and getting out, I would say about mid-February. That is of 2022.
AY says, will I be able to financially support my children?
Yes, I do believe so, but you got to take some time out for you and have some money for yourself too.
Rigo says, hi Chris, will my baby cousin come home soon?
I think in a couple months, so we have to give it a little bit more time.
Tracy says, do you see anything wrong with my eyes?
I believe that there looks like there could be a little bit of stigmatism, and the left eye is a little bit weaker. The right eye seems to be the dominant eye, so they may have to do some tweaking to the glasses.
Lori says, have either of my parents visited me since they passed?
Yeah, I think they both have, and I think they're going to continue with that. So just when you go to bed, ask to see them. I do, and they really do listen. No one can invade the privacy of your mind.
JR says, I don't know if Mr. Chris remembers me, but I had a reading with him a year ago and he knocked me out of the park.
Hopefully I didn't knock you too hard. Listen, I want to thank all you guys for tuning in, and God bless and stay uplifted. Thank